Good morning. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. My name is Miss Fariba, and every Wednesday during advisement, I'm just going to bring you different self care and wellness tips that'll help keep your mind and body working and thinking at its best. Some days we may do some chair yoga, other days we may just do different types of movement, some days we may just do some breathing activities, or we may combine them all together. But whatever we do so that you can look, feel, and perform your best and I'm going to try to show you things that will help you thrive, not just survive, both in the classroom and outside of the classroom. So today we're going to start by looking at a quote that says, "Some arguments just aren't worth it." Have you ever thought about that? Some things just aren't worth getting all worked up about, screaming about, maybe even throwing a few punches about. Sometimes you just need to step back and say, this is not worth it. So think about that and we'll analyze this quote. All right, so let's read this together. Some arguments aren't worth it. Not every disagreement needs a debate. Learning to walk away from pointless drama can save your energy and save your relationships. So let's break this down. Have you ever heard the quote, agree to disagree? Now, it's hard to do that, but you don't have to get in an argument every single time somebody disagrees with you, doesn't think the way you think, doesn't look the way you look, doesn't act the way you act. So a good thing to remember is just agree to disagree and just keep things kind of neutral because everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion. Not everything needs a debate. Just if you want to scream at somebody, argue with them, just try to force them to see your way, you're not going to change anybody's opinion. That's just wasting your energy and your time getting all worked up about it. So not everything needs to be debated. Some things you can just kind of let lie. And again, agree to disagree. Pointless drama. There are people in this world, in this school, in your home, that like to stir up drama. Okay? I hope you're not one of those. I hope I'm not one of those. But when people go around stirring up drama, try to see that for what it is and just walk away. Say, I'm not going to engage with you right now. You're just trying to stir up drama. You don't have to say it out loud, but you can think it in your head. When you see people stirring the pot, just walk away and go do something else that's productive for you. Because you don't want to waste your energy or your time on stuff that truly does not matter. Okay? You need your mental energy for school. You need your mental energy for sports. You need your mental energy to get along with others. And so just take that energy, take your mental energy, and use it for positive things. Focus that on positive things, not on this meaningless drama over here. And we talked last week a little bit about building relationships. And if you're constantly arguing and you're a negative kind of influence and you're just always negative, argue, you're really going to push people away. So try to build relationships by speaking positive, speaking life, speaking love to others, as opposed to constantly arguing and bickering and throwing negative energy around. Okay? Some arguments just aren't worth it. So, what I'd like to do today, just to help bring our level down, and this is something I think you might be able to use if you are ever in one of those situations where you really need to walk away but you don't want to. We're going to practice a breathing practice called, well, I don't know what it's called, but we're going to breathe in for 3 counts, and then we're going to exhale for a little bit longer, like maybe 4 counts. And what that does is it just brings your central nervous system down. It can regulate your emotions, and it can help your system just calm down and get back to neutral when you feel like you're getting all geeked up and all fired up to go fight with somebody. Okay? So to do that, I invite you to find a comfortable position in your chair, ground down through your feet, lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders down your back, and just begin to connect to your breath. Don't change anything yet. Just notice each inhale as it comes into your body and each exhale as it leaves. You can look down at the floor or look at your desk. You can even close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Maybe even bring one hand up to your heart to connect to your heartbeat and the other one to your belly. And again, without changing anything, just connect to your heartbeat and to your breath. Now let's take an inhale for the count of 3. Inhale. And exhale to the count of 4. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 4. In and out. Continue breathing in for 3 and out for 4. Just at your own pace for a couple more rounds. Let's do it one more time together. In for 3 counts. Out for 4. If your eyes were closed, you can gently open them. And just notice how you feel. So the next time when you want to argue and fight with somebody, just think, some arguments just aren't worth it. Save your mental energy for something that's going to benefit you, not harm you. Thank you so much for joining me this week for Wellness Wednesday. I hope that you got something out of this, and I hope that next time the drama is swirling around you and you really want to engage, that you can just take a step back and realize that some arguments just aren't worth it. Maybe put a hand on your heart and take in some deep breaths, calm your nervous system down, and move on to something more positive. Y'all have a great week. I'll see you next Wednesday.